Okay, so boom. I was actually just saying that it sucks. It sucks, especially working with a staffing company who does not let you know a week ahead of time what your schedule is going to be. So it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of sucks. And this is why I do Uber and DoorDash on the side on a bike. And I'm also going to start driving for Lyft soon. Yeah, but I've made $700 to $1,000 on my bike door dashing. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody tries this, I suggest that you just try your best to keep the food hot or cold and keep it straight up. Don't waste it. You know what I'm saying? So, because you're kind of messing up the game, as the OGs used to tell me when I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, selling them nickel bags right. But, man, I will wake up. Make sure, I'm telling you, get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. You're going to thank me later. And I'm talking about do this consistently. 8 to 10 hours of sleep. You are going to feel beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everything in your life will improve if you get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I'm trying to tell you. I go in, bro. We have to actually, basically, we got PO and ASIN. So the PO is one barcode. The ASIN is another barcode. We don't know. We just know it's called the purchase order and the ASIN. We have to match those up. So for example, if I got 3 boxes with 3 different POs, this pallet has to have this certain PO and ASIN. This pallet has to have this certain PO and ASIN. This pallet has, and the thing about my job, bro, is if it could be, so it could be like 50 boxes that's stacked up, right? And we'll call that a wall because I have to take all of those boxes and separate them. So it could be literally 10 different POs, 12 different ASINs. And that's what makes the productivity of my job hard. But I'm gonna try my hardest, and if it doesn't work out, I don't know what to tell you. But this is exactly why. Now, with DoorDash and Uber, they do not set up any type of tax, like they don't set up no LLC for you. So for me, I just got an LLC, and I'm gonna start paying myself a salary. And with an LLC, each owner of an LLC takes a distribution check. So I won't be paying taxes on all of the expenses. I definitely want to write off like my bike, the crate that I bought for my bike, any time I gotta fix a tire, anytime these are all tax expense. I mean, these are all tax write-offs or whatever the case may be. So definitely want to get you stuff that aids you. I don't care if it's something that holds your phone on a bike. I don't care if it's a horn, a light, a brake light, a red light, et cetera, et cetera. So basically, I never know when I'm going to work. I have to budget crazy. Like, no more fast food. I'm not doing it. Like, unless I'm door dashing, and I still kind of keep it to around $10 if I'm going to eat. And eating one meal a day. Now, I know you probably don't want to eat one meal a day. It's hard because we're trained. We have man-made hunger to eat 3 meals a day. But 1 meal a day, or at least striving for 1 meal a day, is definitely going to improve your thoughts, your health, and then watching what you're eating. Like, for me, when I was having a lot of stress, I had to take ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha changes your body completely, especially if you eat it only for 7 days. It's going to change who you are completely. But for me, I would take it in the morning, and I have this now on my other videos. I told you about a drink in the morning that would produce a lot of dopamine in you. So it's cayenne pepper. I learned this from Instagram. So cayenne pepper, pink Himalayan salt, ginger. I add a little orange juice. But the instructions were like lemon. And I think that's it. And you just drink that. So I like to drink it because the spice of the cayenne pepper, it burns fat, produces testosterone. It's so many benefits, bro. So I definitely say don't just work your ass to death. Sometimes you have, me personally, I have to not like stay, okay, 8 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I know I can stay more, I know, but for my health, because I've been sleeping 6 hours for about 2 years thinking that was healthy. And it's not, gang. It's not. Like, get you 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So it's crazy because it's different every day at my job. You don't know what you're gonna run into, who they might need you to help. It's crazy. I hate it. I ain't gonna cap. I freaking hate it because every day is something new. They expect something out of you, especially if you do it good the first time. They want it every day. Like, but I can't do a $1,500 trailer the same way that I would do a 3,000 box trailer. You get me? And then the boxes are heavier. So, but they expect the same productivity. So it's like that was driving me crazy. But hey, when I went to the Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center for Adults, I learned how to suck it up and do what the fuck I needed to do to get the job done. I gotta edit that out. I gotta learn how to stop cussing. But anyway, if they say, okay, they'll tell us like, hey, we need everybody done around 7 hours or 8 hours, but factors may occur. Like going to the restroom, like having to get new wraps, like stuff happens. So I have to often like not stress about getting to the goal, but doing one thing after the other. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. But I'm going to try and I'm going to strive and I'm going to strive to actually make it happen. Like if they say, hey, we need y'all out here by 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm going to try. But if I have to go get wrapped, if I can't, like they make it harder for us, gang. They make it harder for us. Like, okay, well, we used to be able to go get like a whole bunch of wraps, like 2, 3, 4 boxes of wraps. But they don't allow us to do that anymore. So you kind of gotta go and wraps. But I mean, okay, they have these poles, and then Saran wrap. So they're like big rolls, big long toilet paper rolls of Saran wrap. And they told us to stop taking boxes of them and take them a couple at a time. So that they make the job harder for us and they make us have to work harder. And they push you until they recognize, okay, well, it's kind of a little too much on them. So that's what I'm dealing with. I hate it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking for another career because the way that I'm, I definitely want to fund my businesses because I feel like that's definitely what your 9 to 5 should be for. And the fact that I don't have like a set schedule, the fact that next week they could be like, we don't have anything, it pisses me off. I'm not even gonna cap. It pisses me off. But budgeting, meaning, hey, I don't have to eat out. I know I just had a stressed out week, but maybe, hey, let's order a movie. Let's go to the movies. Let's go put my feet in the grass. Let's go, like, it's other stuff I can do. With me, I Uber and I DoorDash. I love riding my bike, especially downtown. Sometimes you gotta watch for the people downtown. Some people just be hating. You run into evil people, and you gotta be ready to unalive some people, unfortunately. That's just how it's going. I've ran into situations like certain people, like sometimes I run into groups of dudes who just freaking evil and like, well, I don't even know. That's why I keep headphones in, because I don't want to hear you. I don't want to unalive you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make you kill me, brother. I'm going to make you unalive me. I'm going to make you do something to me, bro. So, like, just relax, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Real talk. Like, if you ever see this video and y'all see me out, just leave me alone. I don't want no problems, bro. I don't want no problem. I'm just trying to get my money. Like, I could be out here doing crazy stuff. And that's what I like to tell my youngest. Y'all don't have to do crazy stuff when you got DoorDash and Uber Eats. Like, I've met people who are felons, went to jail for kidnapping, and they can DoorDash. Like, why not work for what you need? Like, you too weak for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely, like, affirmations, like, telling your brain does not know what's true or not. So I don't care how much stress you feel, tell yourself the exact opposite. I'm not stressed, I'm strong, I'm smart, I can do this. You got this, gang. Like, stop talking to yourself negatively, especially when you work in an Amazon department with a staffing company. So it's really hard for me to talk about it because you never know what you're going to get. But let's say we got a 1,400 carton trailer. Boom, we go get the boxes. I have to match the POs and the aces. I'm gonna wrap it real tight. We gotta do five wraps at the top, 3 wraps in the middle, 5 wraps at the bottom. Sometimes we have to. Sometimes that might be heavy, too heavy for the forklift drivers. It might fall through. There's a lot of factors to this job. Might fall through, so you gotta wrap it with the pallet. Then you gotta tag it. So tagging it is scanning the PO, scanning the SSCC, which is basically like an individual barcode for each box. Got scan the ASIN, which is the same ASIN that they use in the stores when they're buying them or buying them from Amazon or whatever the case may be. The clamps take them. Once you're done tagging them and wrapping them, take them to a whole nother trailer. The truck driver actually takes that to like an Amazon or wherever they need it to go. And I've become so comfortable in being a material handler, because that's my job, being a material handler. And my dream job for right now is either working for the post office. I know it's a lot of stuff going on, but I need peace and quiet. So like I would love to drive a box truck. I would love to maybe have a CDL and drive a truck, but the robots are coming. So I'm definitely going to, it's like 80% of the jobs are going to be gone. We might have a Great Depression. So I'm kind of preparing for that, stocking up on food. We got to start saving. I'm pretty sure DoorDash and Uber Eats is going to get a whole bunch of drones are going to start delivering food. And it's kind of scary, gang. I'm not going to cap. It's kind of scary. Now, I've been saving and saving and saving and saving. My tips on saving is definitely have you some, like, you got to have discipline, bro. You got to have discipline. Get you some apples and oranges and celery. You don't need to eat out every night. Like, force yourself to go ahead and, like, get you some burritos, some steamed vegetables. Well, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I buy some steamed vegetables. I steam those vegetables. Some burritos, this and that and the third. Like, stop going out. Don't do Lyft nowhere, especially if you don't have a car. Now, and I'm not worrying about a car, and I'm not worrying about trying to impress other people. They're like, oh, I'm working, so let me show you that I got something to show for it. Like, no, I had 4 cars before, and I don't have one now. So I know that it can all go to shit. So I'm definitely gonna just invest into Lyft until the freaking robots come here. You know what I'm saying? It was like a couple days before New Year's. I know I've been everywhere, but I just really hate it. I hate it. I hate being a material handler at Amazon department. Like, I don't like it. I'm tired of it. It stresses me the fuck out. And then, life does not care. So I definitely got to get my rest. This is my first time making this video. I hope you got something from it, man. I'm going to just go ahead and get up out of here. That's 13 minutes. I got to keep talking for 20 minutes. So that's what they said. Like, keep talking for 20 minutes. But I just feel like budgeting is key, man. Budgeting is key. Realizing, like, I was talking to probably my soon-to-be wife, and we always talk about how if you don't need it, don't buy it. If you do not need it, do not buy it. And like me, I don't want to waste time. Sometimes you need your rest, but I'm going Uber Eats and DoorDash, bro. That's how I keep my little peace of mind. But budgeting is real important. Buy food for the house. Cook at the house. Like me, rice and beans, bro, for lunch. Like, do not care about what anybody thinks about you. Like, the way that I do that is by having gratitude and realizing, hey, somebody is praying for your position. I know somebody with no legs, went blind before, has multiple sclerosis. I cannot give a fuck about somebody calling me broke because of what they think I don't have. Like, gratitude. I got so much gratitude that I should be dead. I should be in jail. I should have a disease. Like, health is really wealth. Like, I learned from a nurse that exercising and your physical health is just as important as your mental health, bro. And it aids and it adds. First of all, you practice consistency through working out. All of this is going to tie in, especially when you are a material handler with an Amazon department. You have to work out. I don't care if you just do 10 squats, 10 push-ups. I don't care if you stop at 10. Maybe you still commit. You honored your commitment, bro. And once you start every day, unless you start cramping up or hurting or something like that, you can do every other day. Make sure you always come back to being consistent, gang. It's gonna help you at your job. I'm telling you, hands down. I bet $100 if you start getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. If you start waking up and eating fruits instead of the sausage biscuits and the McDonald's, like and buku coffee. Now I do drink coffee. I need a little, push in the morning or whatever. I'm really just used to it and I'm addicted to it. But pretty soon I won't be drinking any coffee. Your life will get better if you start exercising, going to the gym, because the sauna nowadays, I also read somewhere that nowadays there's so many toxins in our body that we have to get in that sauna 4 times a week. I am 173 now. I am 173 now, gang. I used to be 220 probably like a year ago or 2 ago. I know it's a long time. My weight was going up and down, but I think for a long time I stayed at like 190 when I was in the gym or whatever. And in Texas, everybody like two stiff 210 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Whole muscles, but a lot of this food got poisoned. So when I do build muscle, when I do gain a lot of weight to throw them bros, I'm gonna want them not to be poisoned. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of our attitudes, a lot of the depression comes from the food we eat and the activities we partake in, the music we listen to. Like this takes a toll on you. That's why you feel like you gotta snap at work. Like sometimes you need to take time away from that job, bro. I know you need the money. I understand that. But take you a small break. Leave early some days, 2-3 days. Don't care how it affects them, because they're not gonna care how it affects you. Well, specifically for my job, they won't give a fuck. Now, if you gotta stay there, if you gotta stay down, I understand. Hold it together, gang. Hold it together. But the minute that you can take off, request, I'm telling you, intentionally rest. Intentionally rest, bro. Like today, I'm gonna get 10 hours of sleep. Or Monday, I'm gonna get 8 hours of sleep. Like, just hurry up and go to sleep. Just hurry up. Just go to the next day. I know you want to scroll. Put that fucking phone down. It's damn near an epidemic. It's crazy. Like, we all scroll, bro. We all scroll. But bro, I'm just saying, like, this for the ones who came out the mud. Like, I'm not talking about, like, bro, I don't know if you know my story, but I lost my brothers to gun violence and drug addiction. I don't want to get too deep into that, but my mom also had cancer. Was fighting that for a whole bunch of years, and I lost her. Everybody that I grew up in the household with is gone, deceased, and it took a toll on my mind. I had to go to rehab because I really couldn't handle life. I was only on marijuana and alcohol, but I wanted to become addicted to it, and I wanted to commit suicide. And honestly, I think I'm better off not being here. I think a lot of people are. Because we're not taught how to manage our emotions, like, or conflict resolution, like being able to be like to agree with disagreeing with somebody. Often not saying, hey, you should do this, you should do that, but I would do this, or in my experience, I had to do this. Yeah. So I just found, because you're gonna deal with a lot of people. I deal with a lot of people. It's like a big ass high school, to be honest. So with that, it's gonna come attitudes. It's gonna come people talking about you, talking shit about you. And with me, I'm like, rather than trying to prove or snapping, because you answer to what you feel like is actually kind of true. That's what's crazy about this. You actually, and see, this is like, so if you call me ugly, or if you say I'm broke, I ain't gonna lie. A motherfucker said I was broke, or insinuated I was broke because I ride my bike to work, or I catch the bus often. And I said, okay, first of all, we have the same job. That's what I had to realize. We get paid the same thing. Second of all, I recognize that you're mentally ill because you focused on the wrong things. Like, I got, like, bro, I come from dirt. I understand that I don't have what you have, but I do not care. I simply do not care. If I can just, bro, if I can buy food and clothes and prepare for what's about to come, like, I don't know if it's gonna be a Great Depression. I don't know what's about to happen. But I'm not too busy wondering about how you feel about me, especially if you're a dude. If you're a girl, definitely know, if you're somebody off the block there. But it's just like gratitude, bro. Somebody is praying for my same position. There's people that's in prison that's praying for my same position. And I know it's easier said than done, but hang in there. Hang in there. Your time is coming. You dig what I'm saying? But budgeting, I pray a lot now. After I met my soon to be fiance and wife, you know what I'm saying? She definitely encourages me to pray a lot and meditate on what I want to be. We don't have room for negativity. I just want to say that. Like, all the naysayers of your dreams and your aspirations, if you go into college, if you want to post content, like, by any means, exclude the bullshit interactions, honestly. Because these people are trapped in their mind, in their perspective, right? And a lot of us who are on here or who are looking at this video, we realize that we're only as big as our environments, and as what we tell ourselves. So don't be discouraged by your manager. Just strive. I strive to do my best. I strive to do my best. And if I don't reach goal, I know I was striving to do my best. So this is how I know that it's just time for me to go apply myself somewhere else. But I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but I just had to do this video. Hopefully you got something from it, because rest is well needed. So speaking of rest, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to DoorDash and Uber Eating, and we're gonna record more videos like this. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all. And yo, get that rest, man. Get that money. Peace and love, yo.